Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to the live stream. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Today I am thinking of changing the actual live streams to probably start at 11:30. It just ends up working a little bit better on Saturdays. But let's go ahead. Let's get started today. So today, as we found out 2 weeks ago, we picked out our new topic that what we're really going to be working on today is going to be kind of editing and modifying, creating, reading PDFs with iText. Um, and this was basically the chatters picking what they wanted me to work on. So this is what we're going to be working on for the next couple weeks, probably. So we're going to be using iText really to read PDFs today, probably. So I have a few articles of some of these are a little bit older. I think the new version is going to be iText 8, not 7. And then I have videos on my channel on using the older version of iText. It was version, I believe, on my channel. It's like version 5 or 6 or something like that. I'm not logged into my YouTube channel on this computer. That is okay. So just something to be aware of. If you do see videos on my channel that uses iText, it is the older one. So we're going to be probably releasing these videos pretty soon. So we're going to be working on that today. So I'm just pulling up some of the old stuff that I have for PDFs here. Give me just one moment. Right, so I think I have this. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and let's download the NuGet package here, or Nugget package for iText. Just gonna try finding where that package is here. I know that there's a way that we can just download. Yeah, so you can download the modules of iText Core in a single zip right here. So let's go there. And then all right, so here it is. So we have iText, we have iText Bouncy Castle adapter. We're just gonna use just the regular iText for now. See what happens. Was that there? So let's download that NuGet package or Nugget package. All right, and then I remember that there used to be, I used to remember a trick to open up these packages. Basically, what we're going to be doing is going into this package, grabbing the DLLs that we really need. There should be a way where we can actually rename this to a .zip. And then you should be able to open it. Yep, there it is. And then we should be able to go into package services. I don't know where the DLL files will be, but we can look through the different folders here. Probably going to be in this one. Yeah, that's where they are. All right, so we have a bunch of DLL files in here. I'm going to assume we're going to need the iText IO and iText kernel DLLs. So that's probably what we're really going to need. You probably could use all of these DLLs to be completely honest. Let's just go ahead. Let's just grab all the DLLs here. We'll figure out what we need as we kind of go through it here. All right, so let's copy these. And all we're going to do is we're going to paste them into a folder here. We're going to just create a folder here called DLLs, and we're just going to paste all of those DLLs in here. All right. Right. So that should be fine. I believe. I don't think that we need to do we could copy the entire content as well, I guess. If needed, I'll have that just in case. Just have that in a new folder as well. We're just going to name that iText. Let's just paste that in here. I did a similar project with iText 7, reading first page and sorting the PDF in a folder to subfolders based on their content. Nice. That's very interesting. I feel like if you can manage to like read and edit PDFs, it definitely gives you quite a bit of flexibility. I don't really work with PDFs all that often. The majority of my stuff is usually CSV files and Excel files, so this will be quite a learning experience for me, to be honest. So let's just create our script here with PS1, and all right, so let's go see. I remember that there was this is how we will actually add in our DLL files here. So we need to add the type and then put the path in there. So let's just go there, add type, and then the path. And all we're going to do is we're going to grab just the IO and the kernel for now. I feel like loading the kernel will probably be the best first one to load in. And then let's just put a set of double quotes here. And let me just that's a little bit too much. I'm trying to just zoom in so you guys can see a little bit better here. Took me some months. Yeah, it's honestly the iText stuff isn't super straightforward when you're using PowerShell as much as like it is designed for like C# and Java, which like PowerShell does do pretty decently when it's for C#, but it definitely is not as easy as loading in a module, which is kind of unfortunate. All right, so once we add these two types, so let's see what happens here if we run this. Okay, no errors at least. And if we do a set of square brackets, we do iText, nothing there. If I go system dot, I wonder. Yeah, see, they had iText dot kernel, and they had something pop up for them. Well, let's try it again. Let's see if iText dot kernel. Yeah, I'm getting nothing here. Wonder if we just do this. Copy this stuff over here. Will that actually work? I have a feeling it will not. But let's just test it out here. And just simply put it here, there. I don't think that this will work. Yeah. Because we cannot load, so we cannot find the specified file. So let's load it in from here. Let's load that here. So copy path, paste that in here. We might even have to install the NuGet package for it to work. So I did the kernel one. Now we need the IO. Let's see if what happens here. I'll see if this works. Nope, that does not work. We get the same issue. Okay, so let's go and let's try to install the package. See if that works. So install package. And then I think the documentation said just iText here. Okay. No match. Try get package source. Okay, and a big. Okay. So we need to install the package here. So we've tried this, so iText 7, but we just want regular iText. And then, yep, it did see the try get package resource. So adding okay, so we need to register the package, the NuGet as a package source. Let's go ahead and let's do that here. So what we're gonna do actually is we're just gonna delete these folders because we won't need these folders. And what I also want to do is let's go ahead and let's create an install script, which that is going to let us just purely install iText, and that's going to be purely what we want to do. So let's do the register first here. Perfect. And let's see if we can install the package now. All right, so we're going to say yes to all. And let's see. Let's see if we can get this working here. Okay, so supposedly they'll say it takes a while, and that's normal because it is a pretty, I mean, it's not a huge package, but it does have quite a bit of things in there. So let's just let this load for a bit. We're gonna wait at least like probably about 3 to 4 minutes, see if it just works here. While we do that, we're gonna go here. Let's go look at some examples. So there are a lot of examples here. I wonder if there is just a read example. Reduce, renaming, repeating. Creating a simple PDF document. That's not too bad. Let's just wait for this to finish. All right, and let's just go. Let's do that. I'm gonna erase these. We're gonna have to add the types anyways a bit later, but we're just gonna do that for now. It is definitely taking a while. Seems like there might be an issue with this here. So let's go read it, dependency, and it is still open. Might try that here. So let's just do this. There is no skip dependencies option though. Let's just look to see if it's installed anything here. We do assume it installs somewhere in here. Seem like there's any iText stuff in here yet. There's iText, perfect. So iText is installed. Now we have to figure out where it's installed. I'm gonna guess it's in program files. Can you do a post about searching folders using? By Rex, you I'm assuming like regular expressions, correct? That's for H4. Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely do a video for that. Let me just put that in here. Yeah, that's definitely something that we can definitely do. I can make like a little quick tip video on searching folders with regular expressions. It's something that I've done um, for work in the past as well, so that definitely comes in handy. All right, so we have iText here now. We have our library files, all our stuff here. Okay, so we have that, which is basically what we did is we've done, go back to the install steps here. We've done this here. Um, all the necessary bounties using the sign functionality, which I don't think we're going to be looking at signing PDFs just yet. So I think just that is fine. So let's do this here. Let's copy that. And let's do an add type here where the path that. And let's do the IO, let's do the kernel DLL first. Add type, path, and let's do the IO DLL now, and let's see what happens. Okay, so we are still getting an error here. Could not load the assembly iText comments. iText comments, okay. Let's see where that is. I don't even see that one, I think. Because I would assume it would be right here somewhere. Okay. The system cannot find the specified file. iText.comments. Okay. Let's just see what that gives us here. Can't find iText.comments. That's strange because I don't have an iText Commons unless we need to install this here. So let's do, okay, let's go back to our install script here. Let's just see if we can install iText.commons and see what happens. Okay, so that works. If I go here now, it still gives us the issue, but we should be able to go here, and we can at least load this in now. So let's go add type path and iText comments. Let's see if that works now. Could not load the iText bouncy castle connector. Okay, so we need to add the bouncy castle connector. Oops. Let's just load that in there. That is the one good thing. At least it does tell you exactly what it needs. So once we do all that, okay. Assembly is already loaded. There was an error. Oh, it did create the PDF though. Okay. Let's just go test 2 here. See what happens. Okay, so let's just do 3 and let's run one of these lines at a time. Let's go clear this. So if we run that, okay. So it is still getting an error here. This person did say that they needed to import the kernel xml.dll, which I don't know if we have that or not. Have a iText.kernel XML, but we don't have a kernel. So let's put in the error that we're getting here. See what type of stuff we get here. Not because we're loading all the same version here. If you look at PDF Writer, we get new. Let's just try to maybe put it directly on the desktop. Known PDF exception. Okay, so if we do PDF Writer now and we do a dot, do we have anything? We have new, new file name. New, and let's just say it is s.pdf. Still gives us an error. So still getting an error here. I wonder if it's the bouncy castle that's not working correctly. Hmm. All right. I don't know when this article was written. This was written in 2021. I wonder if iText 8 is still fairly new. I don't know if there's any potential issues with it, which there could definitely be. It seems like they're still updating iText 7. Um, there should be the ability to do it with 8. So I really want to use 8 here. Okay, so let's look at iText new spec. All right. So we have iText Commons in here. Okay, so we also need this Microsoft extensions logging. Also, it says that we need the 8.04 snapshot version of iText Commons, which we did not. Required version. Skip dependencies. Let's do that. Maybe that will be the answer here. Skip dependencies. Should just be trusted automatically, I would assume. And it's still installing. So while it's installing, let's go see if we can find anything else that might give us an idea of what exactly to do here. So iText 8. Let's see. Someone probably has encountered the same issue. Well, that does not seem to be super helpful. Oh, there you go. We got the prompt. Okay. Nothing there. Packages. Copy as path. Add type. Path. Paste that in there. Everyone seems to be using the common logging core. A lot of people are using the net standard too. So let's try, just give it a shot here. Let's try that. Let's try using the other one, which I've done that in the past with other net standard 2. Let's load in the kernel.dll here. So let's just copy that. Add type, path, kernel.dll, add type, path, bio.dll, so let's just save that, save this, let's close out of our Visual Studio Code window. Let's go back into it so we can load in with some fresh packages here. This is definitely one of the trickier, even like based on searching online, a lot of people seem to find iText not super friendly to use. But we're going to try to figure it out. At least get it working. At least not get like errors. So could not load a file, iText commons. Okay. So now let's go to the iText commons. Net standard 2. Let's copy this as path. Do an add type here, path. Paste that in here. And we get the same error message. Okay. So let's go see what they have done. Um, Good. Okay. So what they did was they standard. Okay. They do a lot of different imports of different DLL files here. I wonder if I can just import all the DLL files. Do they have the commons? Yeah, they do have the commons ones. So this one like purely works with iText 7. And then So we want to do all the default ones, which is going to be in here. Don't know what the difference would really be between the core ones and the default ones here. But let's just go ahead and let's try to load in all of the assemblies. So get child item. For everything that's in here. Filter. And we're going to filter on star.dll. So if we go ahead and run this line, we should have all of these DLLs here. And we're going to do a for each assembly in assemblies. We're going to do an add type assembly dot full name. And it's going to be path here. Let's load in all the assemblies here. Um, okay. And then we have iText comments. We need to get this bouncy wired for number 32. So we need this bouncy castle crypto here, which I believe this article. So let's just try to install this. Let's go to the install scripts here. Destination we will keep at the exact same place. Okay, let's yes to all. All right, so now we have the bouncy castle. Packages, portable bouncy castle, lib, standard. And let's add copy as path here. Type path. I'm gonna actually prevent don't think I want the bouncy castle. Where not like bouncy. Okay, we're going to save that. We're just going to close out our Visual Studio Code. And reopen our code window here. We might be stuck trying to use iText 7. But we're going to try a few more things. Okay, so nothing here. Once again, just make sure that the assembly didn't take in anything. It did not. Simply. They don't even have a standard version here. New PDF. What happens in the new PDF here for them? So we have the types, PDF content. What is the converted path? So resolved path. Convert path. What is convert path? I've never seen that command though before. PDF document file. Okay, so let's do that. Does that equal? That looks exactly the same to me. Let's do dot PDF reader. Let's try to find a PDF. So let's do sample PDF. Save that to our file here. Let's copy the path. We have our PDF reader and then we have our PDF document. PDF reader. Reader. Um, New. Let's put path here. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna do this. We're gonna cut that out. We're gonna put path equals convert path. Literal path is gonna be this to our PDF. Okay. And then we'll have our PDF equals our PDF document. The type initializer for iText commons.actions.event manager through an exception. Okay, this is a very weird, always different error codes popping up. See if we can find an error for this. Definitely seems to be a lot of people having some similar style issues. Let's try. This is going to be a little bit of probably a weird idea, but let's try to download. We're going to download um, this GitHub here, and we're just going to load in the library that they have, and we're going to see what we can get with that. I know that's going to be iText 7 and not iText 8. But it seems like there's like a lot of weird issues. And then worst case scenario, what we can always do is we can always use this module and kind of use this module. But it definitely seems like there's issues. Okay, so we have all of our DLLs now directly in here. So let's close this. Let's minimize this. Let's go ahead and let's go and copy path here. And we are paste that in there. That. And let's do that. Let's save that and let's save this. And let's go ahead and let's close out of our Visual Studio Code window here. We're going to go back into it just so we can load in the assemblies again. And we have these unable to find type. Okay. Let's go iText. Dot kernel. Okay. So yeah, it looks like they've actually loaded in. Okay. PDF is blank. What if we do a dot get reader dot read stream? One. Okay. Get number of pages. Okay, so we can get the number of pages in our PDF document. Get page 1 dot let's figure out how we can. I don't think it'll be a toString. Okay, so let's go to here, here. Go iText 7 read PDF. So we have so we get our document, get number of pages, get the pages. Okay, so we need this like strategy, which is a location extraction strategy. I have no idea what that actually entails. Let's go page equals that, which is what it is. And then PDF text extractor. Okay, so let's do iText dot kernel dot PDF dot PDF. Nothing there really. You can see. Okay, so here we can actually see. So it's kernel PDF dot canvas dot dot parser dot dot PDF text extractor. New page. Let's see what that happens. Okay, so that's where we need our strategy. Oh, and we get it is get text from page. Okay. Get run that, I guess. See if that's get get text from page. And let's pass in our page here. It's just loading in. I don't have a strategy yet assigned to it, so I might need to. Oh, there it is. So there is our text there. Okay, so let's delete these PDFs here. Delete this PDF here. Delete this PDF here. Okay, so we have this PDF. And we were able to actually load it in, which, so that's already on a good step forward here. Which I don't even think it does not seem like this module can read PDFs. So we're already a little bit ahead of this module in terms of reading PDFs. So that's not too bad. I wonder if there is a PDF. You want more than one PDF, like more than one page. I mean, we could always just create one. Let's do that. So let's go and let's print this to PDF. And we're going to save that to you guys don't even see that because it actually redirected through my RDP session here. Let me just save it there. And then we're going to bring that into our virtual machine here. So we have our test PDF here. And let's just change this to test.pdf. And if we run this, nothing comes up, eh? Is that because it printed as like an image? Just gonna go see real quick here. Yeah, it seems like it just printed as an image and not actually as like text here. Um, uh, sure, it can get the number of pages though. If I do PDF dot get page, get number of pages, we will probably get 4 here. We do get 4, which is good. But we still need a actual good PDF here. Let's do PDF dot close here. So close out of this PDF. Dot get page 1. All right, let's delete this PDF. Okay. I guess we still figured out how to read the PDF. So if we just do this, we just need to change this back to dummy.pdf. We figured out how to read the PDF. So now if I want to add text to it, for example, if we copy this, we're just going to go to that here. Let's see if we can do iText append to existing PDF. Okay, so we need to okay, so actually there is a introducing the building blocks. Perfect. Okay, so let's actually follow this because I think this will probably be the best bet. This will let us really create and follow. Is it blurry? It might just be like because I'm doing it through, so basically I kind of mimic a green screen, so it might be a little like fuzzy at times around. But besides that, should be okay. So let's go ahead and let's create a PDF with just hello world in it. And let's see what actually happens here. So we have our reading one. So let's go ahead, let's copy paste this. let's say read pdf.ps1 is here. We can put all that in there. We don't need to be looking at it. Just remove this. All right. So let's go ahead and let's create a new PDF. So we need our PDF writer with our destination. Okay. So let's do path here. And our path is going to be obviously in here. And we're going to do that. And we want to name it created.pdf. All right. And let's say I don't even want to change it to a resolved path. I want to just try it with the path variable just as it is. And let's go ahead and we have our path. So now we need a PDF writer. Okay, so let's do a PDF writer here, and we're going to make that equal to iText.kernel.pdf.pdf writer. We're going to put new and path here. So if we run these two, what happens? Okay, no errors yet. We already have the PDF does seem to be created, which is good. And then we need our document here, which is going to be loaded in from so let's do a PDF document. Okay, so let's do a PDF equals iText.kernel.pdf.pdf document new. That is PDF writer. Okay. And then it seems like we need to do a new document here. Which I'm gonna assume we do that. It's gonna be iText.kernel.pdf. Okay, let's just do the PDF dot. So where would be the document here? Now we can create the document, but what is a document object in iText here? Close this. Go here. Let's see if we can figure out what the document is in here. This is like very not the greatest. Initialize PDF maybe. PDF content. PDF content. New PDF text. Okay, so new PDF text seems to be new PDF, and then that calls new PDF text. So new PDF. And it says a new internal PDF. It's here. PDF writer, PDF document, which it returns to that. So that returns the PDF document, which would then go to new PDF text. Which then goes to new internal PDF text. PDF. Is there a .NET version of this? There is. Okay, so it's a new document. But like, where is document? That's what I don't quite understand. Um, that one is trying to split multiple. Let's go to iText 7 PowerShell. Write to PDF. Okay, so it's itext.layout.document. Okay. So we got our answer here. So let's go doc equals itext.layout.document new PDF. Now we do this. And we should go doc dot okay, so we can do lots of stuff there. Let's go back. All right, so we want to do a add and then a new paragraph. And I believe we had our paragraph thing here. So yeah, so there's layout and then element. So I'm assuming there's going to be quite a lot of things here. So add itext dot layout dot element. Yep, so we have a lot of options here. So we have our paragraph. And say new hello world. And doc dot close. PDF dot close. Okay. So now let's try to open up our created document. So we do have our hello world, which is awesome. So we've managed to create a document. We're able to read a document, which is awesome. Let's try to see if we could figure out on our own how to add a image to it. Let me just try to see if I have like a little image here, which I should. I should have an image here. I'm gonna try to look for just a logo here. Yeah, so that should work. Although I would like a something in like a JPEG or PNG format, probably. Let's see here. Let's see if I could take that, make a copy. Can't do that. Open in photos. And then save as a JPEG. And let's save that here. Right, so now we have our little logo here, which it'll look a little bit weird based on like the background and stuff, but that's all right. Okay, so we have our JackedProgrammer logo. Let's go created one. Then we're going to do a doc.add. Let's do iText dot layout dot element dot. So we have image, we can add lists, we can add table. Let's add an image. New. I'm sure it's got to be just the path here. Like I can't see it being more than that. All right, let's see what this does. Okay, so that's not how we add an image. That's fine. I'm sure we still have created it, still has the hello world in it, which that's perfectly fine. Oops. Let's go ahead. Let's see here if we can find interactive, adding low-level content. Okay, so it also shows a list. Okay, so we can add an image. Okay. So image data factory, eh? Okay. So let's just do this. Image. So what happens if we just run this? Okay, so that does not work. So that in itself is just not the way to add a image here. So let's go iText dot layout dot image there, element. iText SVG maybe. Renderers maybe. Okay, but we know it's image factory. So let's go iText image factory. Okay, so it is the itext.io.image factory. Okay. So let's go itext.io.image data factory. If we run this, we still get an error here. Let me just go back to the code example here. So it's a dot create, not new. So let's go here. Let's do create. Okay. create, perfect. Once we have that, okay, so we can do that. Let's go set that as image. Let's do that. Let's do that. And we're gonna just do image here. Let's load all this in here. Let's load in the image. Try to insert the image in here. It's already a seemingly pretty good start. So it did put in the image, just not the actual picture of it. Create new paragraph. Okay. Um, this is still, we're still looking at the C# version. We have a new image. Oh, I know what we need to do. So we have our image factory, but we still need to do this. We still need to do iText.io.image new. Wrap this in another set of parentheses. Unable to find type image. I wonder if it's because there is a dot layout dot element dot image. There you go. I think that's gonna be it. Let's try doing that, and we're gonna try to just overwrite, see if it works. Overwrite created to. Let's go look at our created to. Okay, still just showing us the text there. But let's just make sure that's actually correct. Let's just generate a 3 here. I'm pretty sure it's probably still going to be the same thing, but okay. So we have our new image. We are adding our image. Or if do that, and we do dot image. Hey, there we go. There it is. All right. So I wonder if we can actually do like add it like directly underneath and see what happens. So we have our hello world. We're adding our image. Dot add and so if we just do this and we do a dot add and we go like this. Does that add the image right below it? No. The image is still there, but it seems like it's even bigger. Okay. Okay. Let's remove that. iText image. Okay, so let's just look at image here. Get width. What does that look like right now? Okay. So let's do the set width to 1000. Image set height to 1000. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so it did shrink the image, but it almost like shrinks it in such a way that it so let's just do this. Let's run it like that again. Let's see what creative breed looks like. Okay, so that one like fits it to the screen when it's just like that. Okay, so let's go back here. It's probably gonna be the last thing that we're gonna try to do today, but I think we come pretty far from the beginning. We are using iText 7 instead of iText 8, but it definitely seems to be probably the more easy to find documentation on, which is really, really good. Okay. Okay, so if we have a new paragraph and we add all the things to the paragraph, that's what it seems like it really wants us to do. So let's do this. Image equals this. Image file. Image file. Okay. And then we're going to do this. That. So we're going to have paragraph equals that. And then we're going to add paragraph. And then paragraph is going to be dot add image. Okay. And let's go ahead and let's run that. And let's see what it looks like now. Let me try to get a nice, just like small little image here. Or actually, what I could probably do is take this. Photos. Let's see if we could shrink this down a little bit. Edit image. See, I don't necessarily want to do that. I just want to like shrink it. I want to just like resize it. Oh, resize image. Perfect. All right, so let's change it to 250. And that small logo. Okay, so let's do that. So it's going to be a jacked small logo. And let's see what that looks like. I think that's going to make more sense because the photo is just too big. Yeah, there you go. Because the photo was so big, it really wasn't really helping our situation much here. But there's our little photo here. Okay, that's kind of neat. And I'm assuming if we wanted to add a line break or something, we could probably add a line break in here. If we do paragraph dot add, and we can add a iText layout element. line separator, maybe? I'm assuming. Run that. Nope. Okay. See if there's any examples here. iText line separator. iText 7 add space between paragraphs. Okay, so we could do, instead of doing this, we could do this. You want it on a separate line. Actually create that as 4, just this way it's a little bit different. All right, so let's go to 4. Okay, so we do have to do it a little bit different there. So new image. All right, so there you go. So now we have it on, we have hello world and we have a new line here. We could probably do it, to be honest, we could probably do it simpler than that here. Probably just say, we could probably just do doc add image, assuming. Created for, yeah, so there it goes. There it is. So we're able to create PDFs, we're able to read PDFs. So there's a lot more things that we can do with iText, like creating lists, creating tables, which will be really useful for like creating reports. I feel like we moved quite a bit today. We struggled at first because we were trying to use iText 8. I think the real solution is going to be really to use iText 7. Seems like there's a few things with iText 8, even from what I gathered on, from what I gathered on the Stack Overflow. Seems like a lot of people are having issues with 8.0.2, which is the current version that's out right now. I think that was the version that we installed. I can just go double check here. Program files, package management, NuGet, packages. Okay, so we had 8.0.3, but a lot of people were saying that there was a lot of issues with 8.0.2, and I couldn't really find anything with 8.0.3. And even the documentation on the iText website right now, the ebooks for the tutorials is using 7. So we're using 7. You can easily download all the DLLs I find it's a lot easier to download them using the PS Write PDF. The reason why we're not using this module, and I'm sure the module is actually really, really good. I think I've used things from Evotech before. They just don't have necessarily all the functions that we want to do, which some of it is reading PDFs. And that's one of the main things that they don't do, of course, because it is a PS Write PDF. They might have a module for reading PDFs, but I really enjoy just kind of working together and creating something just strictly from the DLL file so we can learn a lot more of how exactly it works. Next week, we will take a look at creating lists and tables using iText and PowerShell. So hopefully you guys can tune in for that as well. If you guys ever want to see something on the live streams, just let me know in the comment section and we can take a look at them. We had H4NKZ request searching folders with regular expressions. So we will probably see a video for that in the coming weeks. Right now, it's still going to be a lot of PowerShell Universal videos coming out. And then we're probably going to do the searching folders with regular expressions. And then you guys will finally, I know there's been a few of you that have asked for newer newer videos for the iText PDF. So I will have that for you guys on the channel after all the live streams, so you guys will be able to do your PDF editing and creating. And that is it for me today on the live stream. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday and a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys next weekend.